Hello everybody and welcome back to Better Minecraft. It's been a minute since we've been here. I know I've been starting the all the mods thing. I wanted to get another series going alongside this one so I wasn't so burnt out in this world. Now that doesn't change the fact that I'm still slightly burnt out in this area. I had spent a lot of time waiting on basically the snow to clear. You can still see the ice along the back of that building. And just a bunch of snow throughout this entire area. I spent one day in this town. One day, and this is how much snow ends up erupting. Hello? Can I stand? Hello? There we go. But yes, I have full intentions of continuing the village. I think today I want to start this project. This is one of the bigger projects. I need to cut this bit of landmass out. I need to terraform a lot of this to be dirt. This right here and some of this, actually all of this from this line back has to become dirt. So I'm going to need a few shulker boxes of dirt. As well as the fact that I'm going to need quite a few trees and things of that nature. Before I continue developing any of the buildings and stuff, I want to get this area prepped and ready for me to turn it into a forest. Okay. So I'm going to quickly fill up a few shulker boxes full of dirt so that we can get started on the terraforming part of this. And then grab a few empty shulker boxes to pick up all the wood and stuff that's going to be coming from this area. Because I've got to fill in all of this. I've got to fill in some of the waterway stuff that's going on here. I've got to bring this back in to open up this and transfer all of this to be dirt. bit left is this little bit right here, which I don't even think I have enough dirt to do. I just went through near about every single piece of dirt in my chest. I think I have like, not even half a stack in my inventory. This is how much sand I've been through, by the way. Didn't I have another extra box? I have more than enough sand for any project in the future. But that also means all that sand got replaced by dirt, which means I'm going to have to go back and replenish the dirt I need from somewhere else. I'm going to have to go out pretty far and just start collecting dirt, of all things. I may come out here somewhere and just start picking up dirt. Grab like a few boxes worth. But yeah, that is a start to this entire project. Now, these little pockets of sand down here, I want to do them like the little pockets of sand right here. And just put rocks and decorations along these. And I'll probably keep one or two throughout all of this just to keep it consistent. I was just mainly focused on go ahead and converting it all to dirt. But that's not going to happen. At least not in this episode. I'm going to have to go grab more dirt in order to do all that. Not to mention my shovel is straight up getting near about on its last legs. It's beneath the 1,000 durability, which means I don't really want to use it anymore in fear of losing it. But I'll probably finish up that bit of terraforming off camera, and of course add more trees to this area and more shells and things of that nature to really hone in that this is a beach area right here. I'll also be refining the beach on this, taking out that island and all of that weird stuff that's out there, so I can put boats out there. I actually specifically want to take down that little island bar right there and build up some boats right there, possibly. That, and I think the next episode from this world at least is going to be focusing on the connection between this island and this island, so that I can get these two connected. This island's going to need a lot of terraforming work, because of course I want to bring this entire thing up, but I want to put a rocky shore across this entire island. So I'm going to need a lot of cobblestone, a lot of andesite, and a lot of stone in order to do that bit. I also need to refine the shape of that island, because there's a few little stick out bits like that that I want to get rid of. And then of course build it all the way up around it. I want to keep the natural shape as much as possible. And then put up actual dirt and everything on top of it. And then of course some bits of sand around the outside of the built up portion. And get some trees and stuff on that. But that's going to be a project for another day. That one's probably going to take at least 2 to 3 episodes in order just to get done with the island itself. And of course, this is going to be my last project here. So the island prep is going to be one video all on its own. And then we're going to get back to all of this stuff. But let me real quick run and grab some saplings and things and clear out my inventory. And there we go. And of course, I'm going to end up putting in rocks. So just like kind of like this forest where we have some rocks, some bushes, stuff of that nature, I'm going to end up transferring that idea over to here. Just so we can get this type of forest that we have kind of everywhere else with the cypress and the ancient oak kind of everywhere in here. We're going to do the same thing over there. Now, of course, there are going to be a few keystone like apple trees, bigger apple trees in some areas. Just so I can blend the entirety of the area. Of course, some of this area over here still has to be like figured out because I think I want another building right here. And of course, I want like a little bit of a lake piece right here and then more buildings over here. all of that is yet to be determined. But we do have a good chunk of terraforming done now, which means I can finish off this little chunk right here off camera after I grind for some more dirt, and then I can bring the tree line all the way down, which lines us up for the next video of figuring out what I want to do on the other side of this line. Because on that side of the line is going to be complete wilderness. There's not going to be any buildings on this side. It's the reason I have no problem with the anthill being over here. I did have to move it out of a hole, but we now have an anthill over here. I kind of want to find a few more of those just so we have some life over in these areas. Of course, we have the sheep, but I want a bit more life in these areas. So I think we're going to try and find a few more anthills. Probably get some of the firefly spawners from Twilight Forest. Put a few of those out here just so that we can have a bit more of a life within the forest type of vibe. And I think I am going to have like a few hiking trails throughout it, just for people who want to go into the forest and stuff like that. But that is going to be all for another video where I go in and detail that area. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!